Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes. Don't smoke. I just want the paper. 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 Take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes. Don't smoke.
Alright guys, welcome to the walkthrough. We're going to start with the first video. I'm going to explain to you my Chroma lightning build, and I like to call this the Thunder God build. How does it work? Well, you use the lightning, that's this one elemental ability, to cause electrical damage. It's its only ability that can cause offensive damage, and synchronizes very well with the Retribution mod that will cause electrical damage. Also, you got rejuvenation, you got prime flow, redirection, steel fiber, vitality. Rage will give it, where you take damage, you can convert to energy. It synchronizes very well with quick thinking that will stop you from dying using energy. Blind rage for power strength, you lose a little bit of your efficiency. And vexing retaliation, the most important mod. Without it, your build will go down. You need to be able to have that shockwave. It doesn't just hit the person with a nasty, I like to call a nasty attack, to where they're going to get puncture damage. They're going to also get a little bit of fire damage and blast damage as well. My Haruto, as you're going to see, I use that to gain energy back and a little bit of health. It's mainly health. This is more of the everlasting dragon build, if you want to call it anything. First, let's look at the stats. As you can see, everything looks good except for efficiency. I don't use F&G and I don't use Spectral Scream. This is a straight elemental Vex armor build. I don't advise using it because of the energy drain. Now, let's get started. First things first. Let's see, I'm going to choose my favorite enemy, the Sentient. This particular variety of Sentient is the tougher one. The battle list is pretty tough, but this guy's the toughest. Plus, he's an up-close type, and I ain't got time to be running. I ain't got time for that. We got to beat up this guy, and we got to get what's going on. First things first. Let's check out the attack. You're going to notice with my what I'm doing is every time I hit him, I'm stripping his armor. So even though he's knocking me down, his armor is going to be gone. I'm causing him to chase me. As you can see, his armor rating is gone now because he starts off with incredible armor, the shockwave, the lightning, and it's all over. Let's teabag him. Let's go for 1, 2, and for the 3. And we're good to go. Now, the next thing on my list of things I'm going to need to do, and take it upon myself to do, is to talk about how the build works. You are going to need a definitely Shattering Impact mod on your Haruto. Shattering Impact works like this. You're going to be using it, when you do use it, to cause your opponent to have issues with your impact damage. Like when you hit them, every time you impact your opponent, you're going to take 6 armor off. You're not going for the top armor, you're going specifically for the base armor. Everybody has base armor. The top armor is just armor bonus. When you start, every time you hit them, so you want to have a fast hitting ability. You want to be able to start fast and hit hard. You want to hit them a bunch of times. The more times you hit them, the more you strip the armor off. It doesn't matter what they do. Even in this guy's animation, that in his spinning animation, he's not invulnerable. I'm fighting him at level 70. He's a level 70 sentient level, ladies and gentlemen, and I can still kill him. As my build is showing, even when he's hitting me, I'm still going to gain energy. As you see my energy going up, I'm still gaining health. As I'm gaining health, I'm getting energy. I just killed him, and I just got to a full tank. Not bad, not bad. Now the next thing I'm going to notice, and we're going to go to, is does this for long distance? well, let's see. In this particular part of the video, you're gonna see me with a long distance weapon. The weapon is a Prisma Tetra. The Prisma Tetra is not a hard hitting weapon. So does this work with the Prisma Tetra? Does it work with long distance weapons? We shall soon find out. Now, as we're going to look, I have a level 100 bombard, and not just any bombard, corrupted bombard, a hard hitting enemy, and also an enemy with extremely tough armor. As you're gonna see, I've already started to load him up full of damage. He doesn't like it, he doesn't want to like it, and he just got exterminated in little to nothing. Thing that this build with the tea bag on top of that, it does work. It does work, and it gets the job done. This is a simple Chroma build. This is my custom build. I use this all the time. You're free to use it. This is a pro level build. I am a pro level player. I've been playing this game for quite a bit, and I'm one of those people that don't care about mastery rank. It's all about the skills, because when you're playing this game, it's all about skills. Look at the Prisma Tetra. As you will see, it is not fully modded. I have quite a bit. I have a few good mods on there, all of them synchronized, and it's all about getting the speed off, bouncing off of things. We got some elemental, we got corrosive, we got blast, and we're all about knocking down the enemy as well, keeping them down. Keeping the enemy down is going to be the most important thing of all. It's what's going to keep the situation going, and it's what's the most important. Now, we're going to also go, and I'm going to show you my limit. I do have a limit with this build, a level 100 sentient. I cannot kill one. But you're going to see, even with the super armor this thing is going to have, this thing's armor is, you're not going to bust thing's armor, but you're welcome to try. Now, the way this armor works, the armor stripping ability works, is based on how many times I hit him. When I start hitting him, you're gonna notice he's going into a tornado. When he goes into that tornado, he is gonna have his armor stripped off. It didn't take long at all. That armor's gone, and as you can see, I'm getting into him. It looks like I'm doing good. Looks like I might survive, but he hits like a truck. And once I run out of armor, and I'm going to have to reload my armor, the reason why I keep for 23 seconds is it's kind of like revving a car. It doesn't take long to get that armor to its full potential. Anything over 25 seconds is too long for duration. Do not have long duration with Chroma. He doesn't need it unless you're trying to have a setup what I call a sentry build, where you're using F&G to pretty much set up a nice setup to pretty much you're trying to do defense missions and stuff. This guy's not made for defense missions. I can use him for them. I can use him for everything, but he's used for everything else. Defense missions, mobile defense, things like that, not necessary. Now we're gonna look at the fashion frame. As you see, I'm looking quite good. You know, I chose to go for a purple, midnight purple, with black. I also like this new skin. It's looking quite nice. All my armor pieces are Prisma pieces. I did go with the Balcatir diamond style look. I think it looks mighty nice. And I also made sure that I go with a few other accessories as well. One of the most important things in Warframe is most definitely the fashion frame, and having these fashions is good. So you want to do that. Let's look at the stats one more time, just in case if you didn't enjoy the stats. Let's look at the stats one more time. Everything's good. My armor base is pretty decent. Everything goes up to 500. I don't really need much more than that. I can kill everything with just what I got. And let's even look at the build again. I know it was pretty fast. We're going to do one more review of the build. We got Retribution. Retribution completely synchronizes with Lightning Chroma. You could even put on a Frost Chroma. If you have a Frost Chroma, try it with a Frost Chroma. You can even try it with other builds. Any color you want. The Retribution will kick in as soon as they hit your shield. We got Prime Flow. We got Rejuvenation to keep you alive. got some redirection, steel fiber, vitality. These are things that are pretty important. These are your standard defense mods. Quick thinking, people say not to use it, but for certain builds and for certain frames, it is a lifesaver, especially for tanks. Tanks can take it. Sometimes have very large energy pools. Very good. Let's see, you got your rage. Rage synchronizes very well with it. You want to synchronize with your quick thinking. You want to have your blind rage. You want to have your power almost to 200. You're going to need that. Vex and retaliation. As you can see, it does crack with his Vex armor. The higher the armor is, the more it crackles. The more damage it does, the more the lightning is going to do damage. So, it's pretty much the gist of it. You guys have a good one.